This poem shall speak of the wretched sea that washed ships to these shores, of mothers crying for their young swallowed up by the sea. This poem shall say nothing new. This poem shall speak of time, time unlimited, time undefined. This poem shall call names, names like Lumumba, Kenyatta, Nkrumah, Hannibal, Akhenaton, Malcolm, Garvey, Haile Selassie. This poem is vexed about apartheid, racism, fascism, the Ku Klux Klan, riots in Brixton, Atlanta, Jim Jones. This poem is revolting against first world, second world, third world, division, man-made decision. This poem is like all the rest. This poem will not be amongst great literary works, will not be recited by poetry enthusiasts. It will not be quoted by politicians or men of religions. This poem is knives, bombs, guns, blood, fire, blazing for freedom. Yes, this poem is a drum. Ashanti, Ma, Igbo, Yoruba, Nyabingi warriors, Yohuro, Namibia, Yohuro Soweto, Yohuro Africa. This poem will not change things. This poem needs to be changed. This poem is a rebirth of a people, a rising, awakening, understanding. This poem speaks, is speaking, have spoken. This poem shall continue even when poets have stopped writing. This poem shall survive, you, me. It shall linger in history, in your mind, in time, forever. This poem is time, only time will tell. This poem is still not written. This poem has no poet. This poem is just a part of the story. His story, her story, our story. The story is still untold. This poem is now ringing, talking, irritating, making you want to stop it. But this poem will not stop. This poem is long, cannot be short. This poem cannot be tamed, cannot be blamed. The story is still not told about this poem. This poem is old, new. This poem was copied from the Bible, your prayer book, Playboy magazines, the New York Times, Reader's Digest, the CIA files, the KGB files. This poem is no secret. This poem shall be called boring, stupid, senseless. This poem is watching you trying to make sense from this poem. This poem is messing up your brains, making you want to stop listening to this poem. But you shall not stop listening to this poem. You need to know what will be said next in this poem. This poem shall disappoint you because this poem is to be continued in your mind, in your mind, in your mind.
America, the land of the free and the home of the slave. America, the land of the free and the home of the slave. This is not the same poem. This is not the same poem. This is not the same poem because those wretched seas are now called tsunamis. And there are different mothers crying out for their young swallowed up by the sea. A brilliant poet revolutionary once said, "This poem shall say nothing new." Same problem. Some of the same players with a couple of new ones added to the mix to spread the misinformation and taking the bullshit to a whole nother level. From apartheid to Haiti, to Paris, to the streets of New York and New Jersey. While Africans die due to colonialism, and others due to the lack of drinking water. The Ku Klux Klan has a firm grip on American politics, while a blatant racist runs for president and vows to make America great again. I think he means all white again. A right-wing machine that has wasted the country's time and the taxpayers' money and spending their last breath discrediting the first black president and showing the world they have nothing but hatred and contempt for him with every fiber of their being. America, the land of the free and the home of the slave. With 1,000 faces and 1,000 disguises. Sneaks up on you but rarely surprises you. Bootlicking coons want to denounce a brother for taking a knee for the senseless murder and death of brothers and sisters like you and me. Clown-ass fools who don't have a clue. Jackie Robinson did the same thing. Would you denounce him too? People will say I'm venting. I talk a lot of shit. I am anti-American. But like my brother poet revolutionary said, you need to know what's being said. This poem shall penetrate the thickest skull, will strike a nerve, will make you uneasy, will get your attention, will make you mad, will make you sad, might make you loud, should make you proud, will cause controversy, will make you glad it's being said. Because what's being said is bigger than you, is bigger than me, is bigger than we. And also, the words in this poem will be continued in your mind. America, the land of the free and the home of the slave. This is not the same poem. This is not the same poem. America, the land of the free and the home of the slave. America, the land of the free and the home of the slave.
Judge 1,000 years presiding. Your Honor, we have here Mr. Religious Belief and his henchman, Mr. Denomination. Mr. Religious Belief! Mr. Religious Belief! Please take the stand.
I am noticing that there's a new prosecutor here.
Yes, Your Honor. After the last trial, other prosecutor had to resign. Your Honor, I think both of the gentlemen should take the stand at the same time, considering the magnitude of charges against them.
Mr. Religious Belief and Mr. Denomination, I see where you also have been promising black people, but you are even worse than the politicians. You promise them good living after they die. Yes, you say their reward is in heaven. It would appear to me that both of you have been to heaven already and have gotten yours. The charges are too numerous to mention here. For over 500 years, you have been wanted from ever since you sent your relative here. Yes, I am talking about the same Christopher Columbus.
Your Honor, the name is Christopher Columbus.
Hush up! Columbus, it don't matter. He did come trick us. It was you who went to the Americas and Africa with your doctrine of civilizing the savages. You taught black people to pray with their eyes closed. When they opened them, you had their land and they had the Bible. With the Bible and gun, you robbed, raped, murdered our foreparents in the name of Jesus. You have divided black people into groups, causing them to distrust each other. The first charge is for misleading black people into their colorblind blindness. You have black people worshiping everything white as good. White Jesus, white winged angels, white Christmas. Even the songs talk about whiter than snow I long to be.
Bible did say, though your sins be like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow.
So, you're trying to tell me that if my sins are white instead of scarlet, God will accept my sins? And by the way, Michelangelo painting of his uncle. For years, black people keep revering this picture as the true picture of Christ. All your religious holidays originate in Europe. Everything in heaven is white. Everything in hell is black. It's a lucky thing Jamaicans start to visit hell and really see for themselves.
Your Honor, if I may be allowed to speak, our divine and beloved Father, Pope.
Shut up! Dope or Pope, I will not allow you to ask any questions here. I have never heard anyone asking you any questions in one of your church services. You are also charged for collecting money under false pretense. You keep saying the church have no money, yet every little open land have a tent for a few months, then a massive building later. Did not your Bible say that your body is the temple of God?
Your Honor, Mr. Denomination has been collecting money from people, saying that he can get them into Miami via the Bahamas through the guise of Christian crusade. Through such a scheme, people have been jailed, sir, trying to reach Miami.
What? I thought you would be trying to get them to heaven via your church. You are also charged for misinterpretation. You have twisted the Bible to suit white supremacy. You have taken stories and quotes from other books, much older than the Bible, and made them into myths. Have you ever read the Egyptian Book of the Dead?
The what?
It is because of you why the DJs have no respect for our black women. You have painted a picture of women as the originator of sin. You have made women look inferior in all your religious books. You have been preaching a sexist doctrine to our people. From Eve till now, you have blamed women for the downfall of the world. You blame Delilah for Samson's stupidity. You have even placed sin on sex, saying that Mary was a virgin all her life. With these images, what do you expect from our people? You even have the earth as only 6,000 years old. Maybe the history of Europe is only 6,000 years. But black people have been here long before. Long before.
Your Honor.
Hush up! Didn't I tell you not to interrupt? You shall get an extra 1,000 years for contempt of court.
Your Honor, there's a certain denomination that has been given legal status here. That said denomination has been preaching for years that black people cannot enter heaven. Yet their recruiters travel around on bicycles, 2 by 2, trying to win souls.
I have heard of this. I hear that they call themselves Church of the Latter-day Saints of Jesus Christ, or morons.
The word is Mormons, Your Honor. You have to understand that things change.
Hush up! Understand? Black people have been under the stand for centuries. These morons or Mormons, as you call them, should never be allowed into a country that is predominantly black to preach about God. You have been collaborating with the politicians to trick black people. You have branded voodoo and obi and all African-oriented traditions as paganism. Yet you have the people going to church, trying to drink the blood of Jesus and eat his flesh. And I did hear you teaching them to pray, and I quote, "Lead us not into temptation." It is you they should be asking to lead them not into temptation. When since the Lord lead people into temptation that you should be asking him not to do it?
That was a slight misinterpretation.
Remember the baker. Remember the one who was swagging hearts. Remember the one who was using his mouth to orally rob her. All of these were collecting souls under false pretense. Mr. Religious Belief and Mr. Denomination, I hereby sentence you both to 1,000 years for swindling poor people by way of radio and TV. I also give you 1,000 years for each year that black people have been suffering. Now take them away.
Please, Mr. Minister, a word with you. Only take a minute, sir, so don't you screw. You no fight against the rum, you no fight against the wine, you no fight against the cigarette smoking. Yet you know, these things give cancer. Yet you know, these things give cancer. Rasta man know the truth, so you can't fool you. Rasta man know the truth, so you can't fool you. What was hidden from the wise and prudent shall reveal to the babe and suckling. What was hidden from the wise and prudent shall reveal to the babe and suckling. Tell me why do you fight against the Kaliman? Tell me why do you fight against the Kaliman? Yet you know it's the healing of the nation. Yet you know it's the healing of the nation. Tell me why do you fight against the Kaliman? Tell me why do you fight against the Kaliman? Yet you know it's the healing of the nation. Yes, you know it's the healing of the nation. Yeah, now. Too much partialism in this business, yeah. The guys know silent thing and give cancer and they never kill them with the smoke. The herbal that cure cancer, rascal. Liar man, doctor man, Indian chief, Babylon kingdom know the truth. Liar man, doctor man, Indian chief. Yeah, them know it's the healing of the nation. Yeah, them know it's the truth. Tell me why do you fight against the Kaliman? Tell me why do you fight against the Kaliman? Yet you know it's the healing of the nation. Yet them know it's the curing of cancer. Yes, Rasma. Rasta man know the truth, so you can't fool the youth. Not the dreadlocks know it's the truth, so you can't fool the youth. Yet them know it's the healing of the nation. Yet them know it's the gift asthma, rasma, krasma. Not the dreadlocks know, not the dreadlocks know, not the dreadlocks know, not the dreadlocks know. Knowing the truth that the caliber cure cancer. Yeah, not the dreadlocks, knowing the truth. Babylon too much partial.
not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. The revolution will not show you pictures of Nixon blowing a bugle and leading a charge by John Mitchell, General Abrams, and Spyro Agnew to eat hog maws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by the Schaefer Award Theater and will not star Natalie Woods and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution will not give your mouth sex appeal. The revolution will not get rid of the nub. The revolution will not make you look 5 pounds thinner because the revolution will not be televised, brother. There will be no pictures of you and Willie Mae pushing that shopping cart down the block on the dead run or trying to slide that color TV into a stolen ambulance. NBC will not be able to predict the winner at 8:32 on report from 29 districts. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of Whitney Young being run out of Harlem on a rail with a brand new process. There will be no slow motion or still lights of Roy Wilkins strolling through Watts in a red, black, and green liberation jumpsuit that he has been saving for just the proper occasion. Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction will no longer be so damn relevant, and women will not care if Dick finally got down with Jane on Search for Tomorrow, because black people will be in the street looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no highlights on the 11 o'clock news and no pictures of Harry armed women liberationists and Jackie Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Keys, nor sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck, or The Rare Earth. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado, white lightning, or white people. You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom, the tiger in your tank, or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will not fight germs that may cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live, will be live, will be live, will be live, will be live.
There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Every time we stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs. Mostly say hooray for our side. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. step out of line, the man come and take you away. You better stop, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going, stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going, stop. Now, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going, stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going, stop.
Just killing time, watching cars for blocks in a gas lamp. People everywhere, it's looking very sad. The press is so great, it's driving people mad. It's wrong, so wrong out here. Really, really rough out here. Yes, it is. Really, really rough out here. Rent is getting high, salaries getting low. Truckers on strike, 'cause the speed is too slow. Paying twice as much for everything you buy. Inflation is so great, you can't afford to die. It's wrong, so out here. Really, really rough out here. Yes, it is. Really, really rough out here. Rent is getting high, salaries getting low. Truckers on strike, 'cause the speed is too slow. Paying twice as much for everything you buy. Inflation is so great, you can't afford to die. It's wrong, so out here. Really, really rough out here. Oh, yes, it is. Really, really rough out here. People out of work can't get a dime. Still they wonder why there's so much crime. It's getting so wrong. We all need to shout. May the Lord come down and help us all out. It's wrong, so out here. Really, really rough out here. You know it is. Really, really rough out here. It's getting rougher every day. Really, really rough out here. Wow, people don't have a decent place to stay. Really, really rough out here. Millions been laid off their jobs. No one cares. Really, really rough out here. This stealing and killing and dealing with the pressures of poverty. No, it's really, really rough. It's really, really rough. Really, really rough out here. It's really, really rough. So rough. Really, really rough out here. Can't afford to die. Can't afford to die. Really rough out here. It's really, really rough. It's really, really rough. Really, really rough out here.
see a day when there's no more crying, no more bias, violence, and no more dying. No, people treated fairly, living life as a one. Come on, South Africa, you know that you are wrong. I can only pray that this is gonna be the last of my chain gang song. How many of you know out there of brothers and sisters living in fear? Based on their color, they have no say. Watching their mother just dragged away. No right to vote, barely no pay. Can't walk outside a certain time of day. But I could feel it in my bones, and I could feel it in my feet. I'm gonna jump and sing and stomp all over just to make you see that I can feel it in my bones and I can feel it in my feet. No, I ain't gonna stop dancing until you set them free. I'm gonna sweat, sweat, sweat until I'm soaking wet. I'm gonna sweat, sweat, sweat until I'm soaking wet. I'm I'm gonna sweat, I'm gonna sweat, hey, I'm gonna sweat, I'm gonna sweat, hey, I'm gonna sweat, 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 until I'm soaking wet, yeah, I'm gonna sweat, until I'm soaking wet. I can feel it in my bones. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Is this line secure?
There are no more secure lines. Privacy that you know of is obsolete.
So what's their end game?
The general population will take the mark of the beast.
I'm not taking the mark of the devil.
Don't you get it? They think of you as sheep, as cattle. They want to put the mark of the beast on you because to them, you're the beast. Their mark is just ownership.
So what can we do?
You can accept the program and be enslaved, or you can resist.
I have a dream one day.
Now this. Now this. Now this. Now this is what we call a house record. The house music, like all music, was inspired by another style of music. And we call it disco. But disco is more than just music. It is a feeling. It is a movement. Disco is a way of life. Over the next 6 minutes, we're gonna take you on a quick tour through the history of disco. Let's start with Nicky Siano from the Gallery in New York City. He took DJing one step further and would beat match and use 3 turntables to play records like this. And records like this. Then there was Larry Levine of the most famous club in disco history, the Paradise Garage. There was David Mancuso, who had a private club in his own apartment. He called it The Loft. He played all kinds of records. And from that, this. Jimmy Stewart at 12 West. He held it down tight. And who can forget about Frankie Knuckles, the godfather of house music, blowing up balloons for Nicky Siano at the Gallery when he was just 16 years old. After that, he started playing disco at a club called The Warehouse in Chicago. And this inspired a new sound that we call house music. I'll leave it with Frankie.
Someone who cares about you the way I do. Oh, I'm not bragging on myself, baby, but I'm the one who loves you, and there's no one else. No. You'll never find it'll take the end of all time someone to understand you like I do. You'll never find the rhythm, the rhyme, all the magic we share, just us two. Oh, I'm not trying to make you stay, baby, but I know somehow, someday, some way you're gonna miss my love. You're gonna miss my love. You're gonna miss my love. Oh, late in the midnight hour, baby, when it's cold outside, you're gonna miss my love. You'll never find another love like mine. Someone who needs you like I do. You'll never see what you found in me. You'll be searching and searching your whole life, 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 searching and searching your whole
Sing along with me. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, hey, bum bum, bum bum, hey, bum bum. All I'm asking for is one night. Bum bum, hey, bum bum. All I need is one night. 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 All I need is one night.
That's cool. But you gotta give me a little more, babe. You can do better than that.
Like this.
Move your body, baby. Shake and drive me crazy. Let's rock the dance floor. Move your hips some more. Dance up out your clothes. Make your body lose control. Don't worry about your head like you just don't care. Move your body, baby. Get wet, get wild. Lose control. Let your body go. Wanna see you freak. Make your body speak. Can I have a peek? Come dance with me. Can I taste your pie between your sexy thighs? Girl, you got me high with your pretty eyes. Rock your body, baby. Move your body, lady. Shake and drive me crazy. wanna see you like this. Rock your body, baby. Move and drive me crazy. Shake your body, baby. Like this. It's your sexy walk. Wanna hear your dirty talk. Baby, take me home with you. We'll make love like lovers do. Then you'll come back home with me. Girl, I'll make your body free. Feel your body getting wet. It's your heat, see your sweat. Shake your hips and move those thighs. Wanna give you my surprise. I wanna give you my surprise. Can I taste your cherry pie? Rock your body, baby. Move your body, baby. Girl, you drive me crazy. Like this.
What about your eyes? Your hair? Your hips?
Like this. Shake it. Ooh. Like this. Shake it. Like this. Shake it like this. Like this. Shake it. Ooh. Like this. Shake it. Like this. Shake it like this. Rock your body, baby. Shake your body, baby. Girl, drive me crazy. Like this. Rock your body, baby. Shake and drive me crazy. Let me move it, baby. Like this. Wanna see you freak. Wanna see you freak. Wanna see you freak. Wanna see you freak. Move your body, baby. Shake your body, baby. Girl, you drive me crazy. Wanna see you freak. See you freak. Wanna see you freak. Wanna see you like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this.
Come relax and take a couple sips with me. So come here and have a little drink on me.
Hey, how you doing? I don't really know you. At least not yet. You sit right here. For the time being, you can. What's your name? That's a pretty name. What do you like to drink? Yeah, me too. Excuse me. Can we have a sex on the beach twice? Now come relax and take a couple sips with me. So come here and have a little drink on me. Now come relax and take a couple sips.
So come here and have a little drink on me. Now come here, let's take a couple sips with me. So come here and have a little drink on me. Now come relax and take a couple sips with me. So come here and have a little drink on me. Now come relax and take a couple sips with me.
Let me see you clap your hands. 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 Let me see you. Move your body on the floor. We're just dancing. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. So it's a disco ball. We're just dancing. Clap your hands. Move your body on the floor. We're just dancing. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. So it's a disco ball. We're just dancing. Clap your hands. Hey, DJ, turn it up. 2 times the fun. I got me one-on-one. Lost in a groove. Let's study how we move. Hold your applause. We're just warming up. Let me see you clap your hands. 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 Let me see you. Oh. Move your body on the floor. We're just dancing. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. It's a disco ball. We're just dancing. Clap your hands. Move your body on the floor. We're just dancing. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. It's a disco ball.
Woo! Well, that was a heck of a 2 hours. My name is Stacey James. I'm not a DJ. I just be playing music. SHMC is the place to be. For real. Peanut up next. Him and Group. And I'm out.
Can't begin.
you now, didn't you? You tried to sneak by me now, didn't you? Now give me what you promised me. Give it here, come on. Good God. You promised me the day that you quit your boyfriend, I'd be the next one to ease on in. You promised me it would be just us two, yeah. And I'd be the only man kissing on you, yeah. Now kiss me, hold it a long time, hold it. Don't turn it loose, now hold it. A little bit longer now, hold it. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Now ease up on me, now get back right. All right, Johnny. You made me a promise and you're gonna stick to it. You shouldn't have